guys. So today I decided that I want to go into Celtic mythology and we are going to talk about Messalina. Messalina is what we would consider to be a mermaid. She's also the logo that we see on what is it, Starbucks? She is that emblem or that person that you see with the crown on her head. She was a daughter of a water nymph and a king, and she had three sisters, and she was cursed by her mother for something that she did to her father. She thought she was being helpful to her mother by getting revenge on his lack of promise, and then it ended up causing her to be cursed by her mother. And so um, her curse was that she was going to be half serpent one day out of the week, and that day was a Saturday. And so for the rest of the week, she was human or well, a nymph, but that one day she was half serpent, okay, which is, well, as we know, mermaid. So she ends up finding this duke or count, whichever version you want to find or that you'll find. She ends up finding this guy in a forest who he had just accidentally killed a brother or an uncle, and was very afraid of the outcome, what would happen to him. And so she pretty much consulted him and gave him kind of appeased his fear by telling him, you know, what to say and how to approach um, his the people, the subjects. And so he ends up being so grateful to her, and the fact that she said that she can give him riches and all these beautiful things, that besides her looks, he saw that he was going to gain so much more that he decided to marry her. And from the story, forgive me for that, that's the background. In the story, she agrees to marry him under the condition that he's not going to look at her. He will never betray the fact that he'll look at her on this one particular day, which was Saturday. So for 10 years, through 10 children, he kept his word, right? And so she was happy, he was happy, their subjects were happy, everybody thought everything was hunky-dory until he allowed, again, the mischief of outside influence, family members to suggest to him that about why she hides herself on Saturdays. They use the fact of religion, the fact that she wasn't coming out to mass, the fact that she hid herself away, who knew what she was doing inside of those chambers. And so from fear and lack of trust, because he began worrying that she might be sleeping with someone else, he decided to peek through a little keyhole and to see what she was doing inside of the room. He found her bathing in one of the tubs, and was happy at first because he saw her top part and he thought she looked beautiful as ever. And then he saw the rest of her splashing around because her tail was so huge. Her tails were so huge that they caught his attention, and he freaked out. Okay, and so she was now upset. She felt like she was betrayed by him, and she decides to jump out the window and run away. Now, this story, and I wanted to do this story, is because once again, outside influences have a way of wrecking something that really had a lot of beauty behind it. She had no control over the curse that was put upon her, okay? But his lack of trust in keeping his word caused him, very much like Psyche and Eros, to break his vow, okay, and from family members to break his vow and not trust what he felt was right, but decided to go against his word to her and caused her to leave him. And she left him. She stayed away from him, hiding and keep her distance. But the story is kind of funny because there are royal families that do believe that this proves the link between them and the sea people. And this is out of England, and this is out of Celtic religion, Scotland. There's different versions of who are saying that they are claiming the right to be connected to her. But there are royal families that are saying that this was a past relative of theirs, and that the story is very true, and it connects them, like I said, to mermaids. Okay. So anyway, I kind of found this story to be fun. Okay, it's a little quick one. Okay, but I kind of wanted to throw that out there because